The cold interrogation room was thick with tension. All eyes were fixed on the young man, as evidence and accusations from his own family began to crack the walls of his silence.
So we talked the other day, correct? And you didn't talk about much about what you did that day. Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell us today that you didn't tell us the other day? Did you remember anything that you might not have said to us or told us?
I told y'all everything I knew for the first time. That's it.
Okay, you know, we talked to your mama today.
Yeah.
You still don't have anything new to tell us?
Mm-hmm.
You recognize that?
No, I recognize no clue.
No?
Mm-mm.
Your mama recognized it.
I don't recognize it.
Guess whose DNA, isn't it?
Who?
Take a wild guess.
No, I'm not.
You sure about that?
Positive.
You know where that glove was found?
No.
About 5 feet from the body of the clerk at that store. Now's your chance. You have a chance to tell me what went down?
No.
You were identified as being in the store. 5 minutes before he was killed. You could help yourself. You could, like I said before, be perceived as a cold-blooded murderer that doesn't give a crap.
Like I said, I ain't had no blood.
Your mama said you did. Your mama threw you under the bus like I told you she would.
Mm-mm.
No? Was it her plan?
I ain't had no blood. I ain't know nothing about it. I told you what I did all that day. And that's it.
We got video from the grocery advantage also.
Okay.
The air grew heavy with suspicion. His troubled past was laid bare in the case file. Years of reckless youth had led him here, under the harsh glow of the interrogation room's fluorescent lights.
Got video from the Waffle House where you were not at.
Who?
You. Well, I gave you a chance. Stand up. All right. Have a seat. You're going to be arrested right now. I have a warrant for your arrest for murder, first degree, and robbery with a firearm. You good with that?
You remember it is what it is, right?
Yeah. I ain't had no blood on none of y'all talking about.
Well, remember I told you your life would be changing forever, son.
Okay.
Is your ride waiting on you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And you don't have nothing else to say?
Nothing else, because I know I'm not the one. I don't know what y'all talking
Well, we know you are.
about. All right. If you say I am, then I know I'm not.
You're being charged with murder and robbery,
All right.
and you have no bond.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
You want us to call your lady for you?
Who?
Your lady?
Yeah, I called and tell them. Y'all can call them. And tell them. You want me to call them?
That don't matter to us.
Yeah, man, I called them.
So, did you think when we were in here the other day that we were playing or it was a game?
Okay. I know I ain't do it.
Well, I'd much rather you tell the story than let us tell it for you.
Yeah, I can tell it for me, man.
Got it.
That part is what it is. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was an accident. But once again, here we are. We only got one story. One. And it's pointing at you and it's saying it's not an accident. Saying it's an intentional act.
I don't know what you're talking about. They said they got video, so they would have seen me do it if I did it.
But you know, how many times you've been arrested? How many times you've been arrested? Couple?
2 or 3.
You ever been in prison?
Mm-mm.
Just county? Been in jail in Memphis? You didn't get arrested till you come down here?
Mm-hmm.
Really? What happened when you come down here? Well, all of a sudden you come down here and get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just being a kid.
Just being a kid.
You're still a kid, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
You're 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You still ain't fully grown.
Yeah. I see fully grown over 25.
Sometimes it's not an age. It's not a number to it. It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people don't ever grow up.
The suspect's silence was a double-edged sword. He stood between two paths: confess and seek a sliver of mercy, or cling to empty denials and gamble with his fate.
But you're certainly in an adult situation.
Mm-hmm.
So you're certainly in an adult situation.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that whole I don't know nothing about nothing. It just don't work anymore. It just don't.
What's the way they do it now?
They either tell the truth and hope for some leniency, for honesty,
Mm-hmm.
or they don't. And they roll dice.
What my mom tell you?
What do you think she told us?
Mm-hmm.
You in handcuffs, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
You going to jail tonight. And we told you what you're being charged with.
Mm-hmm.
Premeditated first degree murder.
What's premeditated mean?
Means you planned it.
Mm-hmm.
Means it's an intentional act. That what you did, you meant to do. There ain't no accident. It's not some robbery that just went way the fuck south. It means that the cards that are laying on the ground are exactly the cards you wanted to be laying on the ground. I look at it, I see it in your eyes, man. You didn't want that. You didn't. You ain't cold-blooded. Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're scared, though,
Go what?
of this situation.
Why?
Why wouldn't you be? It's perfectly normal. I would be.
Why?
If I was sitting in your chair right now facing murder, I'd be pretty scared. I'm not saying you're a scared person. I'm just saying you're scared of the situation.
Why? Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know. It's the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen to you after you leave this room tonight. You don't know where it's going to go. You're sitting here hoping that by you just saying, I don't know nothing about nothing, is it going to work for you? That's what you're hoping on. But at the end of the day, you don't know. I don't know. But I can look at you. I've been doing this for a long time. Talked to a lot of people. And unfortunately, I rode in the backseat of the police car before I rode up front.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you didn't mean for that boy to die. You didn't. Your mom didn't.
Outside, the victim's family was drowning in grief. The wife, unable to understand the language, saw only a blocked doorway and her husband lying motionless inside. Pain turned into a shadow that consumed her.
But it is what it is. And I'm telling you, in my 15 years, buddy, the dice that you're trying to roll ain't going to work. It's not going to work for you. And that's why, you're scared. You're scared of the unknown. I don't think you're fear of any man in this world. That's not what I mean. I'm not saying that you're a weak person. But this situation's fucked up. Can you agree?
Yeah, it is.
Really fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
But we are where we are, and it is what it is. And you can only pick two paths from here on out. And those are the ones that I told you. People either sit in that chair and they say, I don't know nothing about nothing. And I'm just going to see where those dice land. Or they tell the truth and say, I fucked up. I didn't want for this to happen. I didn't mean for this to happen. I was down on my luck, needed some fucking cash, whatever. but I'm not a killer. And hope for some leniency based off your honesty. There's only two options you got. I don't think you're a killer. I think you made a mistake. How can we overcome this mistake?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it. Nothing's going to bring the guy back, right?
Yeah.
But an effort's got to be made for the guy's kids. I'm not lying. I'm not bullshit. The dude's got 6 kids. 6 fucking kids, and one's a newborn. An effort's got to be made for them to know that, you know, their daddy just didn't die for a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
That it was an accident. That his life wasn't worth a couple $100. That it's just a fucking accident. It's a big accident, but it wasn't intentional, in that 2 people didn't put $200 above somebody's life. A sorry would start. An apology. You know, I mean, they barely speak English. And shit, I was trying to explain to his wife what happened. She don't even understand. That was fucked up. All she knows is that a bunch of police wouldn't let her in the store where her dead husband was. Imagine just going through that, not understanding anything that I'm trying to tell her. Just knowing that she wants to get in there and she can't.
Mm-hmm.
Just the thought of what's going on running through her mind.
The investigator's gaze cut deep, reminding him that every trace of evidence pointed to one man. In the small room, the weight of his mother's betrayal and the crushing force of guilt made the air stifling.
An apology would start. A show of remorse. Something to indicate that his life wasn't worth a couple $100. What do they call you on the street? Tony? Huh?
D'Antonio.
D'Antonio? D'Antonio, I can't say enough. You ain't a killer. But you fucked up. How are we gonna fix it? How are we gonna try?
Why y'all say my mama point the finger at me?
What's that?
I said, why y'all say my mama point the finger at me?
I'm not saying she pointed the finger at you.
That's what you said?
She pointed the finger at you. I'm not just talking shit. It ain't just words. She pointed the finger at you. That's why you're sitting where you're sitting. That's why you're under arrest. That's why you're in handcuffs. That's why when you leave this room, you're going across the street to county. That's why you don't have a bond.
Mm-hmm.
She pointed the finger solely on you.
My plan and everything?
You're an out.
Mm-hmm.
You're the out. Save your own ass time when she was in here.
Mm-hmm.
I said it was save your own ass time when she was sitting in here. Depends on you.
Why you say that?
If you sit here and you stick with I don't know nothing about nothing, she gonna win. Cause you ain't gonna win with that. It's just 2 options from here on out. I told you. It's either I don't know nothing about nothing and see where that gets me. Or the truth, and let's pray for some leniency and forgiveness.
I said, I can't believe it though.
Which part?
So my mama blaming it on me.
You know, I deal with a lot of guys a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I handle guns and gangs. And these boys around here, you know, they claim to be in gangs and stuff, and the number one thing that I see tattooed on them or something like that is stop snitching. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The room was thick with betrayal. The mother's statement cut deep into fragile trust, leaving her son isolated, facing an inescapable sentence with no way out.
But it's usually that main one that's going around and calling everybody green and a snitch. That's the snitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no code. Everybody says there is. Everybody says, you know, fuck the police. We ain't gonna talk to them. You know, I don't talk to the police. But man, I've had some of the biggest dealers,
I know that.
some of the main folks on the street that everybody looks up to
Really talking.
as my snitch.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, and people don't believe me when they sit down. When you ain't got nothing on them, they might tell you go pack sand. It's either half or half. You know, half of them, like, they'll go tell on this other dude. Why? Because they just stepping in on his territory. So they'll tell me he got a gun or some dope or whatever or warrant. That way I go take care of him. And he might get a little free ride for a couple of days over here and nobody's bothering him. But then I just go right back and pop him and put him in the seat and he'll tell me more. The main ones that say stop snitching are the snitch. I mean, you see it.
Yeah.
Now, for the mom to come in here, few and far between. But I understand why she did that.
What she do?
Save her own ass.
Why you say that?
She don't want to go down for murder.
So what she was charged with?
Just her warrants. My son did this. He planned that. I didn't know the fuck he was doing. He had the glove. It's fucked up.
And she said she was there with me.
She says she was there to simply buy lottery tickets. I believe you. I believe there's more to that.
What you doing? And what she said I did?
She said you run in and tried to rob that man and shot him in his head.
She told you I had gloves.
I don't know. I don't know anything about no DNA.
Me either. If they got video, they'll see.
Tell me something that contradicts what your mom's saying.
Mm-hmm.
You do know.
Is she out witnessing like that? Mm-hmm. Nothing about that. They ain't got me like that. Ain't none of that.
She is a witness.
All right.
She's not a suspect.
Who's as a witness then? I don't know nothing about that.
Well, what do you know about?
None. I know I bought me some blunt that day when everybody was in the store knocked out and went to groceries and back to the house.
Okay.
The cold charges echoed, each accusation striking like a hammer. Ahead lay only two bleak paths: accept the truth or sink completely into the shadows.
I mean, I don't need to talk to you about where you went, who you were with, or whatever. I'm just here to tell you that you got two options. And the one you're choosing is the wrong one.
They can't stick me with no murder I ain't do.
Okay.
They can use my own mama as a witness. They can't stick me with no murder.
Are you willing to take that chance?
Yeah.
19, man, that's a long time. That's a long time.
I ain't do no murder, I'm telling you. I know she ain't told y'all I did no murder. I ain't do no murder, man. Let y'all know that now.
Don't tell you.
What up?
I'm telling you, she said you shot that guy.
Can't be.
That's what I'm telling you. I ain't got no reason to bullshit you.
What a warrant for my arrest. They ain't even show me no warrant.
We don't have to show you a warrant. You'll see it whenever you get processed in the jail. But if you want to see the warrant, and that makes you feel better that I'm not bullshitting you,
I don't understand.
I imagine this is the warrant coming in the door right here.
Antonio Diaz Thornton, homicide, murder, while engaged, certain felony offense, robbery with a firearm, no bond, signed by the judge today.
You believe me now?
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what else?
She did that to save her own son.
Yes, sir. Life's a long time in prison for anybody, no matter your age.
And over here you go, I still get life. No matter which way.
Not necessarily.
Where is it at?
I mean, I'm not the state attorney,
No.
but fucking murder's pretty much up there.
Life.
I mean, there's a lot of different opportunities. You got life with parole, life without parole.
The curtain of secrecy began to lift. Financial pressure and gambling debts blurred moral boundaries, turning maternal bonds into the spark for a bloody plan.
Ain't getting life with parole.
Hmm?
Ain't getting no life with parole.
Why wouldn't you?
State attorneys ain't like that in Florida. I know state attorneys in Florida.
A lot of that depends on you.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I ain't making you no deal. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to
I
you.
know.
I don't. But I can tell you that if you let her be the only witness in this case, you're gonna lose.
I know.
And I see it right now. I saw it when you walked in this door. And I've never met you before. Have I not? I remember you.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it when you walked in the door downstairs. You are sorry
I'm sorry.
for what happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry for what happened. I am. I'm sorry for what happened. It was my intentions to. It was my plan.
I know it wasn't. You just hard up for cash? Down on your luck?
I was told to do it. She was down on her luck. She came and picked me up.
She said, "This is what we're going to do."
I ain't know she first came and bought the food stamps from her. She pulled up. I got in the truck. We were riding. And then she started riding up Michigan. She had the gun and the gloves in her purse, but I ain't put on no gloves though.
She already had the gun.
She had the gun and the glove.
See, she said that was your gun.
She had the gun and the glove.
You know where she got the gun from?
I just know it was an all black gun. I don't even know what type.
Big gun, little gun?
Big.
Like
Big gun.
Like a 45 or a 40?
Yeah.
45?
Mm-hmm.
She says,
She came and got me. She was like, she fucked up. She need to get Mr. Terry money back.
Mr. Terry
Yeah. Her boyfriend, she went to casino and lost his money.
lost his money.
Yeah. And she came to me, we were riding. She was like, she need to get her money back. And I was just like, what you mean? And when she showed me the gun, she was like, she was been planning on it this morning.
The story twisted as chilling details emerged: the gun, the gloves, and a ruthless command. In the whirlpool of blind loyalty, a life was lost.
And I was like, you really want to do it? And it was my mom. I was just feeling like, But she told me, boy, about the stuff, she was just like, put it in your pants, go in the bathroom, and come on, do what she said to do.
She said to shoot him?
Mm-hmm.
She said kill him?
Yeah.
Why?
She said it was either his life or her life.
You just felt like you had to do that because it was your mom asking? To help her?
Yeah.
This guy she owe money to, is he trouble?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know him?
I said, I don't know.
How much money she lose?
Mm-hmm. She lost a lot of money. She said like she had to get his money back.
You sorry for what happened? I see that. I don't think you're a bad person.
I didn't know it fucked up my mama.
It is fucked up. And I'm sorry. She started it.
It is what it is, though.
And at the end of the day, all she think about saving her own ass. All the way around. So she just said, go in, just kill the guy. It's either y'all or him.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it? She know he carried a gun?
She said he got a gun behind the counter. She's like, she know he got a gun.
What happened to his gun? She grabbed it or you did? Because I know he reached for it.
I took his gun.
What about the video equipment? You took the DVRs, but there's one camera that stands alone. And it's an independent camera. It doesn't go to that DVR equipment. Y'all throw it in the dump? Garbage? The woods?
You had no video camera.
What about I'm talking about the DVR equipment?
Mm-hmm.
The box?
Mm-hmm.
What about the guns?
I gave it back to her.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do with his gun?
It's gone.
You sell it?
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you sell it to?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, buddy, we're this far into it. I mean, you tell me where that gun went ain't gonna, make no difference.
I sold it to some random dude on the street.
You don't know his name?
Mm-mm. I sold it to somebody. I ain't know the dude.
Where were you at?
Like, down about East Street.
In the city?
Yeah.
Like Sis Brothers or something?
Down about a Ferguson.
Oh, okay. Way down there.
Pieces of the robbery began to fit together. Money, weapons, and evidence vanished, leaving questions hanging in the interrogation room as every gaze fell on the suspect.
Arrested your son. Okay. Has there anything come up that since then that you can remember or you want to talk about? No? Do you recall how much money was in that bank bag?
Mm-mm.
You don't know? Was there any money in there?
Like I said, when I got in the store, all I know, he pulled out some money. I'm not sure.
He pulled
What
out
was
some
in
money
what
from
was in-
the bank bag?
No, he pulled out money from his pocket, so I'm not sure what was
So
in the
money
bank.
in the victim's pockets.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay.
He pulled out money in the store. I don't know how much money was in the bag.
Okay. All right. What about the keys? He had given us something about the keys. What did he do with those keys?
I don't know what he did with the keys.
You didn't know
But
that
he
he
had the keys.
threw them out the window when he was going over
I
grocery
didn't see him
advantage?
throwing out the window.
Okay. Because that's what he told us that he threw
But
out.
I don't. Now that's a good. I told you, my mind mode was still on what the fuck had just happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He gave us a story.
Okay.
And he said that, he did shoot the clerk. He pretty much told us his whole role in the robbery. But he also gave us a little bit about what you might have done in the robbery.
Okay, I don't know.
Or
That could have been
the planning of, do you owe money to Terry that you had to get some money back to him? Because we talked to Terry too. Was there-
I don't owe no money to Terry.
You weren't, using his money for other stuff and had to get the money back in his account before he found out?
No. I had permission to use that account, so no.
Okay. But permission to use it and expend all his money so he didn't have money to pay bills?
See, the bills was paid. So I told you that on the first day, the bills and everything was paid.
Okay.
I paid bills first before I did anything.
Your son, here's what your son's telling us. Now, you told him that you need to get money because you need to pay Terry back. You owe Terry money.
You been gambling any time recently?
I play tickets every weekend. That's it. I don't go to casino. I just scratch lottery tickets.
Lottery tickets?
That's it.
We talked about that before, how
Yeah,
you might
I
be
don't
like
know.
a little bit addicted to that.
I mean, but not to the point that I pay my bills first, and that's that on that.
Mm-hmm.
He could tell you. Talk to Terry. Terry will tell you that. I pay my bills.
The mother faced the investigator, trying to distance herself from guilt. Her denials were cold, yet the shadow of truth seeped through every crack in her story.
And what about telling your son that, the guy has a gun in the store? Letting him know there was a gun in the store?
I've never seen a gun in that store.
But you do frequent it like 3 times a day?
I've never been behind the counter nowhere. You can't even say you could see a gun behind the store. I've never seen that man with a gun. That man never had a gun on his side, in his hand, or nothing. The man was always sitting at the piano when you come in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even see behind the counter.
But I'm sure word of mouth, people know he has
But
a gun.
Nobody could say they ever told me that. I've never heard nobody say the man had a gun.
Your son had said that you had told him you're going to have to shoot that man because he has a gun.
No.
And it's either him or us.
I'm not falling for that. No, ma'am. I'm not saying what you ain't. I ain't falling for that.
But, you're believing that I'm telling you this is what he told me.
Same thing y'all said, he didn't give a care on Friday until he heard I was talking. I'm not falling for that. I didn't shoot nobody.
No, he admitted to shooting.
I didn't shoot nobody.
He admitted, like I said, he admitted to shooting.
Once again, I told you that shot that man, and I did not know. All I saw was that man fall over. No, I'm not going for that.
But you also
took it away from the scene. I did do that's my part. I did do that. I accept that. I told you that.
Yeah.
I told you that. I accept that part. I did that. I didn't know what else to do at that moment. I did that.
And what about the next a week, 2 weeks?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I'm already in trouble. It's more trouble. Then I still got to say, I saw you shoot somebody. This is a lie.
We want to know what happened to the bag.
I don't know.
To the video surveillance. Because you know where it's at. The guns, you know where it's at.
You telling me, you trying to make me tell you something. I done talked to these people. I was willing to do everything on this part.
I need you. Hold on. Calm down. Take a breath. Think about it for a second. Okay, you're getting excited. Just calm down for us, okay? We all know why we're here. We all know what happened, right? Now it's a question of why. Why did this happen?
I'm telling you.
Oh, listen. Just listen to me. Obviously, you got your side of the story, and your son's got his side. Now, we sat there and we talked to your son for a while the other day, and we watched him cry his eyes out. And one of the biggest things that he cried about, he was sorry because of what happened. He's sorry that he killed that guy. But I think what hurt him the most...
The account revealed deep cracks in the blood bond. The son believed he acted to protect his mother, only to feel betrayed, a knife driven straight into the heart of his trust.
Is that he says he did it for you. Hold on, listen to me. That he did it for you, and that you didn't try to protect him at the end of the day.
How can I protect him at the end of the day?
And that you just, in his words, that you just sold him out.
I didn't.
Now, we allowed his family, his girlfriend, to bring his kids up here to say goodbye, because he pretty much knows what the outcome of it is. Now, he says you showed up, you picked him up. Is that correct?
Yeah, we went to ready to go to the grocery store.
Where'd you pick him up at?
At his mother-in-law house. At his girlfriend mama's house.
Which is?
I don't know the name. That's how I tell him. I just know how to get there.
Is it off of like Bellevue?
It's off of Pine Forest.
Pine Forest Road, is it Simpson?
I'm serious. I don't know. I just know how to get there.
Okay. And you were driving what?
The Terry's truck.
Okay, Terry's truck. And you picked him up for what?
To go to the grocery store.
Okay. And then what made y'all go to the convenience store? And I don't have the whole story. And I've never talked to you before, and I just got...
It's because he had to go get the food stamp card, and I had done left my phone on my other son's car. Went back around. If he got the food stamp, went back around to the house.
Whose food stamp card did he go get?
He went to go get Kira's food stamp card, but he picked up some other girl that had stamped them food stamp card. Like I told you, we got to the store.
What name was that?
I don't know what was on the card. He was swiping the card with the PIN number. And the card didn't take. I don't know who card it was. I
Okay,
told
so
you
what
that
did
part.
what'd you pay with?
I paid with my other son. I told you my other son had gave me his car. I paid the money off that, and then Antonio paid the other money.
With the other
With
card?
with the cash.
What cash? Because you told us 2 cards.
That's
first.
right. And only
So
one
now
card, it was still only one. I told you the other card didn't work. And he paid for the rest of it in cash.
Because we have the receipt.
And I said, and he paid for,
Yes,
I had
cash.
$50 in
Where did
food
he get
stamp
this
and
cash?
That's what, you gonna ask me where did he get the
I
cash?
have it all on video.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have me paying for nothing with cash.
You didn't pull out the cash?
I didn't pull out the cash. Now you look on cash. You didn't see me pull it. Antonio pulled out the cash. You didn't see me pull out no cash.
Initially, you told us you used 2 cards.
No, initially, the same thing I told you is we took 2 cards to the store and one card did not work. And I say paid for the food stamps with one card and he paid the rest in cash. I told you that on Friday. That story has not changed.
Well, you did say 2 cards.
There's 2 cards still involved.
Mm-hmm. But you never
one did
mentioned.
not work.
Okay, we're going to say it's cash now.
I paid for $50 worth of food stamp with Melvin's card. Y'all asked me about Melvin.
Okay.
And I told you about the first card. He swiped it. It didn't work.
Melvin
That's right.
Okay.
First card didn't work. So I took Melvin's card, took the 50 off of that, and he paid for the rest of the he said, I got you. He paid for the rest of the groceries in cash.
How old is Melvin?
Melvin is 23.
Okay.
Details of the path after the shooting began to align: the vehicle, the groceries, and the travel time. Yet the whereabouts of the weapons and evidence remained a dark void.
So the money was used to buy your groceries.
Yes, he paid for the groceries. You didn't see me on camera pull out now.
But you kept these groceries as a profit from what he had stolen.
I wanted to put me somewhere else besides there and get the hell on.
Okay. So we go from the convenience store. Okay, and where do we go straight from there?
To drop him off. And he got the stuff, got out, and I went home. Went home, put my groceries up, and I had to think I was at home by myself. Yeah. No, grocery store.
Okay, so from the shooting, you go straight to the
went to the grocery store to try to put me somewhere else.
And then y'all did some shopping.
That was it. That was it. He paid.
Y'all didn't talk about anything?
I had nothing to talk about.
Where, at that point, you say you went straight from the store to the grocery store, right? Where, at that point, where are the 2 guns, the bank bag?
He's still in the car.
And the DVR?
It was still in the car.
Still in the car. Okay. How long do you think he spent in the grocery store?
I don't know. I went in there long because I was see if you got the camera, you seen me speed through, so I was not in there long.
But you got about $300 worth of groceries.
It was what it was, yeah.
I mean, so that takes you, probably take you at least an hour to grab.
No, I went in there store no hour. I can bet you that.
It was 13 minutes.
Bitch, I told you.
13 minutes for $300-something.
I wasn't in no store early. I didn't give a damn.
I told you I watched the video.
Thank you.
Shopping,
I had 2 food stamp cards, what I was supposed to have. So I knew what I wanted, and I got the hell up out of there.
Okay.
So I knew I went in. I told her I knew I went in no store no hour.
Part 50 was on the food stamp store.
Yeah, because the other card didn't work. So I was there. I had to put the groceries back. He said, no, I got them.
The rest was cash.
Because it was too many groceries, like really have to put back. So he came out with cash.
Okay.
He pulled it out of his pocket.
Whatever he came off of him, you got it on camera.
Pajama pants pocket.
I didn't put it out.
Where did you go from Grocery Advantage?
Dropped him off
On
the back where the same where I picked him up
at his girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
Okay. And then where did you go straight from there?
Back to the house.
You didn't stop anywhere?
No, I went to the house.
Nowhere else.
I went to the house.
Okay.
You didn't go to the Family Dollar after that?
That was after I went home. That was later.
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
Later, nothing else. Later on that day.
Okay, so in between dropping.
That was before I even picked. That was right before I picked
Family
Terry up.
Dollar?
That was right before I picked Terry up. That was shit on W Street. That's right before I picked up W Street.
W Street. Okay.
So from dropping off D'Antonio, you went straight back to Terry's house. Didn't talk to nobody?
No, I had to think, get myself together. I didn't know which way to go from that. Call who?
I'm just asking.
No.
You sure?
Who am I supposed to call?
I don't know. You tell me.
No.
You tell me who you called.
I didn't call nobody. I don't know about that. I don't know. I talk to people on the phone, but I didn't call nobody as far as you talking about is anything else.
I'm just asking.
I don't remember this.
Who did you
I talked to a lot of people that day.
Who?
The investigator stressed the brutal truth. Without full disclosure, the young man could face the death penalty. All eyes turned to the mother, holding the key to altering her son's fate.
Because, see, here's the thing. Other people, since they've heard that basically you're trying to make D'Antonio
ride this bus by
I'm
himself?
not trying to make him ride the bus. I got a part because I helped him after the fact.
Okay.
I'm not riding the bus. That's what. So how can I ride the free pass?
Willie Mae, you got to listen to me, dear. Come down to me. Come down. Since people have heard that D'Antonio is basically riding this murder charge by himself, that by his own words was a pre-planned event. Hold on, you got to listen to me. I'm laying it out for you. Other people have come forward and said, you know what? That's not right. It sucks that they got caught because we love them, but it's not right that he's riding that bus by himself.
Is he riding by himself?
Other people knew about this event, and now they're starting to talk because they don't want D'Antonio to go down by himself.
I'm not going. He can't go down by himself because I still helped him after the fact.
Okay.
I'm still involved no matter where you put it at.
Here's the main thing is that you run the risk without telling the whole truth here that he could possibly face a death sentence because by his own admission, it was a pre-planned event, a pre-planned murder.
You can help him in this situation.
And he says the only reason he pulled the trigger and participated was for you. Was for you, his own mom. And that broke his heart more than anything to hear what his own mom had to say about him. And other people don't like this. They don't think it's right.
Do you really want him to face that death penalty, go to death,
I don't
knowing that
want him
his
going to
mom,
no death penalty.
knowing that
period.
his mom threw him under the bus
I
like
didn't throw him
that?
under the bus.
Threw him to the
I
sharks?
didn't pull no trigger.
We know you didn't. He admitted to pulling the trigger. He admitted to everything. Willie Mae, he told us everything.
You gave him life. Give him life again. Help him. Tell the truth. Help him. He needs your help.
It is what it is at this point. I mean, we are where we are. It is what it is. At the end of our conversation, I gave him the opportunity to say something to that family. To let that family know that that man's life wasn't worth a couple $100. He wanted that opportunity. I gave him a notepad, and that's what he wrote. Save this man.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the chance of getting some parole instead of that chair.
The air was thick with despair. The image of the young man holding his child, bitterly saying his mother betrayed him, became a wound that could drown them both in the grip of the law.
He is your baby.
He is my baby.
Don't let him die. Don't let him die knowing that you let him take this all by himself.
He's not taking this by himself.
He is.
He is all
Willie
by
Mae.
himself.
Willie
All
Mae,
by
look at
himself.
me.
How he taking it all by himself?
Willie Mae, look at me, dear. He's going to ride this by himself.
Mm-hmm.
What you are looking at ain't nothing compared to what that young boy, he is 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
19 years old.
He's got a
You will
baby
be-
on the way.
I know everything. Y'all
You'll
tell me
probably
something that I
be
know everything.
out of jail. You'll probably be out of jail. And he'll sit there and you know what he's facing. He's going to ride it by himself. At least heal his heart. I mean, we'll bring him over here right now. Same room with you. Put his heart back together before he goes away.
He's hurting.
Knowing that that's the last thing.
Everybody's hurting. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
everybody's
But
hurting.
you can heal him.
Well, man, you're going to get out of jail one day. He won't. He's going to die in there.
He needs to know his mama cares enough.
He cried with that little boy in his arms,
I know.
telling his girlfriend that my mama sold me out. His words, not mine.
I didn't sell him out.
That's what he says. That's what he thinks. That's what he feels.
And with the story he gave us is that it was for you.
He He said you needed some money to pay
I didn't
back
make
to
Tonyo do nothing. I didn't make him do nothing.
You didn't twist his arm.
What
but
did
you're
you
his
ask
mom.
him to do?
I
What
didn't
did
make
you
him. I
ask?
didn't ask nothing. It was a conversation. I didn't ask nothing. I didn't ask nothing.
Did you tell him you were down and out on money? That he did it on his own to help you get out of that trouble?
That's why I didn't tell him to do nothing.
But did you
we
tell
had
him
a
you had-
conversation, but I didn't tell him to do nothing.
What'd you have a conversation about? Let us know why he did this for you. Let us know what you said to him to make him do this.
I didn't know that he would take it that far.
Well, you didn't know, but what did you tell him to make him think of something like that?
He said he was broke. I said, well, Mama broke too. I said, I lost all my money playing lottery tickets. Just plain and simple as that. I said, well, I don't know what I'm going to tell Terry for the rest of the week because I don't have no extra money. When I'm out of money, he don't give me extra money.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the conversation went. I didn't know.
Oh, how did it lead up to this?
The final details of the robbery emerged: the gun, the cash bag, the recording device. In the chaos, every move happened in a flash, pulling them both deeper into the spiral of guilt.
You know where he got that gun from? He said he got it from your house. Help your boy. That's all it is now. I mean, because we have enough to put you both away. We just want to know that he...
I didn't know he was going to do that.
Did he say he was just going to go rob him?
I didn't know he was going to do that.
But you didn't know he was going to shoot him.
Did he shoot him because he saw the guy going for his gun?
I don't know about that part. I couldn't see back behind where I was standing. I never knew it was a gun in the store or everything I love. I don't know if he seen the gun when he went there and he just panicked. I don't know. All I know, it was a gun on the counter just laying in front of the man. So the man don't have a chance to even reach for the gun. That much I do know. Okay. But I don't know if he saw it first. Mm-hmm. And knew it changed.
Saw the gun in panic?
In panic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So it was just supposed to be a straight up robbery, not a murder?
That was it.
So y'all didn't plan to kill him?
We didn't plan to kill nobody.
Just supposed to be a couple $100 and
get he didn't plan when he killed when that shot. Everything changed. He wasn't supposed to kill nobody. I don't know.
Did you tell him to go in the bathroom?
Did you guys talk about how you were going to do it? Like, if you were going to distract him a little bit?
No, he just said, he said, just go in the store and buy your tickets. He said, I got the rest. I said, what are you finna do, Tonjo? He said, I just buy your tickets like you was going to do. I got the rest of it. He came and said he needed to use a bathroom. Okay. So I just thought he's going to come by and just say, and that was it.
Money and that's it.
What kind of tickets did you ask for?
I asked for the regular $1 ticket. I asked for my 3 tickets, like I said.
The $1, three tickets for $1? Okay. And that's when he came around the side and asked you.
Yeah, and I already got my tickets. I was like, getting ready to turn away.
You already had your tickets?
Yeah, the man did the ticket. I was still at the purse, doing that, give it a turn, but he had already pulled them off and put them on the counter because I buy tickets all the time.
So he might have had them in his hand or something, and you hadn't got them yet. Okay. What about, afterward? I know you had said that the bank bag, the gun, the video machine, and the keys, correct? Who did what? Who grabbed what? Because it had to have been quick. It had to have been so fast because you had to get out of there. I know he didn't do it all.
I was running around I was just running through the store. He's like, calm down. Help me find the tape.
Okay, so you went over to the tape machine?
I went over to he said, I found it. And he went to trying to take it. He had a brown bag and he was trying to take the thing off. He got the first box off. When he got the first box off, he passed me the first box and we was looking, and there happened to be another box under the counter that you couldn't take it off, so you had to cut it off.
Who cut it?
I cut it off.
You cut it off. Who grabbed the bank bag?
He got the...
The escape route remained shrouded in mystery. Evidence vanished before they even got home, leaving a dangerous gap in the account. Suspicion hung heavy as the crime's puzzle began to take shape.
He said he grabbed the guy's gun. You grabbed the bank bag.
If the gun was laying by the bag, I didn't touch the gun.
He said he took
It was a bag. It was a bag right there.
Yes,
I didn't look in the bag, grab the bag. Tony, you're the one that opened the bag up and saw what was in the bag once it was in the truck.
What was
Right.
that?
It was money in the bag, but he
You don't know
counted the
how
money.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What about the guns? I know he carried both the guns out of the store. What happened to each of those guns? Because he told us he kept one and sold it, and you kept the other.
He sold the gun.
That's what he said.
the guy's gun.
What about you? What did you do with the 45?
I don't know. Now all I can tell you, I put the gun back. I don't
Back
know where. I don't know where it's at now.
At Terry's house.
I put it back. I don't know where it's at now.
So it was Terry's gun. Does he know?
He don't know the store. He don't know everything.
But he knows where his gun's at.
I don't know if he know where the gun at, but all I know is I had to tell him something so that gun wouldn't stay in the house.
So he got rid of it. Did he know what you guys did?
He don't know. That's what he
I
don't
don't
know. He don't know.
What does he know?
He
so that
think-
when we call him back in here today, because we're going to talk to him again.
He thinking that a third party used the gun, and I was trying to clear up me and my son.
I mean, he's not stupid. He knows.
He
knows
know
now.
now,
Mm-hmm.
but then he didn't know. He knows now.
But
Then he didn't know.
What about the DVR equipment in the bank bag?
where's that at?
What'd you do with that?
Tonio did get rid of that. I don't know that part.
He said
He did get rid of it.
that you kept that video.
I don't.
You throw it in the trash?
I don't have the video. I don't have no tape. I did not a gun. I don't.
Where'd you
machine.
ditch it?
I don't have
Where'd
that.
you throw it?
I don't have no
No,
tape.
where did you ditch
I
it?
didn't ditch no tape. Now that's on everything. I didn't ditch a tape.
When you dropped him off at his girlfriend's house, he
I
did
had
not
to-
take it out of the truck.
I didn't ditch no tape.
What about the bank bag? You threw it away?
Tonio got rid of all of that.
So he took it with him when
He
he
got
got out of the truck.
Tonio got rid of all that. I dropped Tonio off and picked Tonio back up. Tonio got rid of all of that.
Okay, you dropped him off.
I dropped Tonio off. Tonio got rid of all of it.
Hold on, slow down, because you're skipping.
No,
You're
I'm not
in.
skipping. I'm not skipping. I'm telling you, Tonio got rid of that stuff before he ever got home. I don't know where he got rid of it at. I was just supposed
So
to drop
you-
him
Where
off,
he
come
ever
back
got
and pick him
home.
So you
up.
made a stop between the grocery store and home.
The investigator pressed on remorse, stressing the blood bond and the last chance to save her son. The air grew thick as the line between family loyalty and the truth blurred.
Where'd you make a stop?
I just dropped him off. Over by the grocery advantage. He got out.
Right
And I
here
was
by-
gonna come back around and pick him up, and come back around, pick him up, took him home.
So he dumped it over behind the grocery store.
I don't know where about he dumped, but I don't.
When he went out the
I
store,
know I
where'd
was
he
to
walk?
pull off. He didn't. That was it. I just pulled off to stay away for a few minutes.
Where did he walk?
Listen to me, please.
I mean, I can see it on the video.
listen.
It has the outside cameras.
Okay.
So did he
Listen to
get
me.
back in the
He
car?
got in the truck. That's what I'm telling you. I pulled up the street. He got out. I was to leave and
What
come
street?
back down the street. This dude was.
Which way did you drive? Look, here's the map. Did you drive on Lillian, New Warrington, or Mobile Highway?
Oh, I forgot. I really don't forget which way. Seriously.
Well, no, this is what we're trying to work out right now. We're trying to work out getting your son over here. Because, I mean, regardless of this incident, I think at the end of the day, your boy, he's still a boy. He's just a boy. And I think he needs to know that his mom's going to stand up for him in any way she possibly can. And that I think you need the opportunity to tell him that you're sorry for ever influencing him in the wrong way. Right? You agree?
Yes.
Okay. But what we also want to do is we want to start and we want to backtrack that entire day. But that's we'll do that later. Okay, because I know you're upset and you probably just need a minute. Okay? But we'd like to go back one day and with you and him both. And we want to start at the store. And we just want to go from point A to point B to point C to point D. And let y'all talk it out and remember what exactly and where. Okay. You alright with that? I know it's tough. But you did what you were supposed to do today. You stood up today and you were the mom today. Regardless of what happened. You stood up for your boy today.
And that's more important than anything else in this whole situation for you and him.
And I think he needs to know that. Because he was hurt. Boy, was he hurt.
Let me ask you a couple more questions. With the gun, Harry's gun. Where did you get the gun from in the house? Where did you get it out of?
Physical evidence surfaced, a gray t-shirt stained with blood, matching gloves. In the mother's memory, the image of the victim collapsing remained vivid, a haunting she could never erase.
Lockbox.
Where was that at in there?
In the room.
In the bedroom? In his bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it in the closet, under the bed?
It's on the floor. They searched all that stuff.
But it's already gone.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing. They would have found the gun.
Okay.
I don't know where he put it, where he took it. That's something I don't know.
Who was he under the impression that it was about? Like the gun, why to get rid of it? What third party was he under the impression?
Or did you just tell him you loaned it to somebody and they did something stupid with it?
I just say somebody, got and did something stupid with it. That's what
No
happened.
names, nothing?
I didn't give him a name. I just said a cousin. I just left it
Okay.
at that. I didn't want him.
And he didn't ask no questions? He just knew
You
it.
know, he yelled and
He
screamed and went ballistic for a minute.
But he knew what he had to do at that point.
Yeah.
Was just get rid of it. Okay. Do you remember at what point in the store you took your gloves off?
I never had the glove on.
You never had gloves on?
That's what I'm saying. I never had. That's why I kept saying I never had them gloves on. That's what was so crazy.
We've got another set of gloves.
That's the house. That's where he's glove, but I never had them gloves on.
What about his gray t-shirt?
Yeah,
Did you remember seeing blood on his gray t-shirt?
Did he have blood on him afterwards?
Man, but I don't mean to have none of him at all.
Well, we found a gray t-shirt at his girlfriend's house. And it has blood on it. And it was found next to a pair of the similar type gloves that were found in the store.
Tonio?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In his closet where he sleeps.
Oh, well, I didn't never see him with blood
It
on
was
it.
it was a gray t-shirt.
It's exactly like what was on the video at Grocery Advantage.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing blood
You don't
on it.
remember? Did he tuck his shirt in that it wasn't tucked in before?
It wasn't
Because
tucked in.
in the video, it looks like he had tucked that shirt in.
Well, he might. I told you after that I'm in another zone.
Okay. I didn't know if you saw him maybe tuck it down.
But I didn't see no blood. I mean, I actually at that point I wouldn't. It's like everything after that was a whirlwind. It was going and going, and I was going and going, and everything was just coming. This was popping in that way. It was just going.
Did he die instantly? Or was he
It just.
moving?
I didn't.
Was he groaning? Could you hear any groaning?
No, nothing. It just
Nothing?
was. Oh, I think it was just over with. I don't think no.
Pretty obvious?
I don't think it was no suffering. I just was done.
Did you go over and
I
see
didn't
if he
check.
was
No,
alive or nothing?
I didn't. Man,
So you kind of just stepped over him to help with the
yeah,
video.
that was it, man. I couldn't even look down. I couldn't even tell you. All I saw was when he went over. That's the only vision I see of this man when I lay down. That's it, and I still got that vision. That's it.
Let me ask you this, so that we don't have to drag you all around town and figure out this stuff by
You
doing
still got
that.
I'm telling you what you still got to ask. You got to ask him.
But for you, when you drove out of that parking lot, which direction? Because, we're going to drag you around trying to get all this information.
Once he find out that I've stepped up to I'm pretty sure he'll give you the rest of what you need to know.